Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum to all the viewers. My name is Ahmad Karim Najmi. I will be the presenter of this video today. My partner's name is Ahmad Farhan. We are both from EC 1105E. Ahmad Farhan, my partner, has prepared this material for me, so I will do the presentation. Alright, so for today's video, we are going to talk about shear vanes. So as you can see on the screen here, this is basically the equipment to do the shear vane test. So first thing first, we should know what is shear vane test. Shear vane test is a method of measuring or taking reading of undrained shear strength of a cohesive soil. The test is carried out with an equipment like this one, consisting of a rod, ROD rod, on the screen, with vanes mounted to it that is inserted into the ground and rotated. So as you can see, the rod here at one of the end, there's two handles for the users or someone that are going to do the shear vane test to hold the rod, and at the other hand, there's some vanes that's supposed to be inserted into the soil, and then from the handle there, the user should give some rotation to take the measurement. Alright, so that is basically the shear vane. So next, why do we choose shear vane method? So what's so good about this shear vane? Let's take a look. So this is a diagram of some bore holes. So there's two bore holes there. The detail is not very important, so there's no need for the labels to be clear lah. So the point is just there's two bore holes there. So we could imagine that these bore holes are quite near side to side, but in this case, I would like to ask if we could imagine that these two bore holes are far away, like that. There's a quite distance between these bore holes. So when there's two bore holes here, we could understand the condition of the soil near the bore holes here. But what about between them? There's a quite distance here, so we need to understand the condition of the soil. So basically, we are choosing the shear vane method is for geotechnical testing and to ensure safety. Shear vane is simply and quick test that estimate the undrained shear strength of saturated soils in the vane shear test. A vane shear test is a method of testing soil characteristics on the site lah. So that's the important, or why do we need to use shear vane? To know and to understand the geotechnical condition between these two boreholes, two long distance boreholes lah. Alright, so that is why. So after we know what is shear vane and why do we choose it, we might wanted to know how does shear vane works. Alright, this is how the shear vane works. As you can see, this is the rod here with vanes at the end that has been inserted into the soil. Let's read this one. This one is the most versatile and widely used device used for investigating undrained shear strength and sensitivity of soil of soft clays. The same thing lah, we just said earlier. So basically this is how we use it. The rod is inserted into the soil to depth of 500 millimeters and rotated at a rate of between 6 and 12 degrees per minute. Once the soil fails in shear and the reading shows the maximum torque applied, The gauge is marked with a scale that converts the torque into a shear strength, which is measured in kilonewtons lah per square meter. Okay, so as you can see, there's an arrow here that explaining the shear, the rod has been rotated. You see the applied torque here into the borehole. Okay, wait okay. Okay, so we are going to continue. All right, so this is how a shear vane works. Okay, there's a mention here, rate of rotation 6 degrees to 12 degrees per minute. Test that can be conducted at 0.5 meter vertical intervals. 0.5 meter equal to 500 millimeter, just like I said earlier. All right, so after we understand how does it work, we should know who does this test. Okay, so this is wait, yes, we the engineers. So we does the test, the shear vane test. Where do we do this test? In the lab? No, we do it between boreholes with long distance. Basically at the site lah. When we need the data, just like we said earlier. So when do we do this test? So the time that this test is come quite requirement that need to do is in the ground exploration stage. So after the boreholes were dug out, DUG dug out, there's enough boreholes already, but then there's some situation that made the engineer think that there's a space that we need to understand the geotechnical situation. So we did the shear vane at that point. Okay, so that is basically the basic of the about this shear vane. So I hope that has been helpful enough, and so that will be the end of the video. So thank you for watching.